Angels are not distant myths or fleeting ideas. They are real, ever-present, walking beside you in moments you didn't even know you needed them. Each soul on this earth is assigned a heavenly guardian, an angel tasked with watching over you, guiding your path, and shielding you with love. You are never truly alone. They come quietly, never demanding attention, but always leaving behind signs, little traces of heaven. When you tune your heart, you can feel them. Let's take a journey through some of the most powerful ways angels make their presence known. Have you ever felt calm in the middle of a storm? Like suddenly the chaos around you didn't matter, as if someone pressed pause on the world and wrapped you in stillness. That's not coincidence. That's them. That overwhelming serenity is one of the clearest signals your angels are near. Angels vibrate at the frequency of pure love and divine harmony. When they come close, their energy clears the fog, dissolves fear, and silences doubt. They create a sacred space around you, a sanctuary of peace. It's their way of saying, you are safe, you are loved, keep going. Often this peace arrives during prayer or meditation, sometimes in moments of heartbreak or uncertainty. Other times it sneaks up on you in the middle of an ordinary day, a divine interruption that leaves you breathless. Imagine rushing through a stressful afternoon and suddenly the world softens. Your chest loosens, time slows. You feel held, or picture wrestling with a difficult decision, and just when confusion peaks, a wave of clarity and calm rushes in. That's them whispering, we're here, we've got you. The Bible echoes this truth in Philippians 4:7, and the peace of God, which surpasses all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds in Christ Jesus. That divine peace is more than a feeling, it's a shield, a reminder from heaven that you are never forgotten. So when that peace finds you, let it ground you. Pause, breathe it in. Say thank you. That moment is a message, a divine signal that love surrounds you. You're sitting in silence and suddenly a soft ringing begins. You tilt your head, but there's no source. It's subtle, almost ignorable, but strangely meaningful. That's not just random noise, that's a whisper from beyond. Angels communicate through frequencies we can't always detect with our senses. But sometimes they slip through in the form of a high-pitched ring or gentle hum, like a sacred frequency touching your spirit. It's not just sound, it's data, a spiritual download. A message meant only for you. This often happens during quiet moments of thought or right after you've asked for guidance. Sometimes it comes without any warning, pulling your awareness upward. It's a signal. Pay attention. There's something for you here. You may not understand the message right away, but your soul will recognize the tone. It's their way of upgrading your awareness, lifting you into a higher vibration, helping you grow, hear, and heal. Remember the story of Samuel in 1 Samuel 3:10, where God calls and the boy answers, "Speak, for your servant is listening." That same invitation echoes now. When the ringing comes close, your eyes, breathe deeply. Listen with your heart. Ask silently. What are you trying to tell me? You might not hear words, but you'll feel truth. Even the silence after the sound is sacred. It's a bridge between your world and theirs. The third sign. Flashes of light. You're alone at home when you see it, a quick flicker, a streak of light across the room, a glowing orb in the corner of your eye. You blink. Nothing's there, but your heart knows. These aren't tricks of the light. They're not imagination, they're divine. Angels are made of pure energy. Light is one of their favorite tools. They use it to announce their presence, to remind you they're near, and to bathe you in reassurance. Light has always been the symbol of hope, and when it shows up without reason, it's sacred. Sometimes it's a sudden glow, sometimes a shimmer, sometimes just a sense of brightness in the room that feels holy. They appear this way when your spirit needs confirmation or simply a hug from heaven. They show up in grief and fear and joy, not to scare you, but to say, "We are here, we never left." A flicker in the corner of your eye, a shimmer in the space around you, and suddenly you just know they're here. These brief flashes of brightness hold deep meaning. They're not just light, but divine messages carried on beams of peace. They come when you're most still in prayer and meditation, in sacred moments of reflection, when your spirit aligns with heaven's frequency. But they also arrive in your sorrow, your stress, your silence. The light steps in where words cannot, softly saying, "We're with you. You are not alone." And sometimes, seemingly out of nowhere, you'll catch a flicker while pouring your coffee, walking down a hallway, or staring out a window. No reason, no source, just a whisper of heaven cutting through the ordinary. The shape of the light matters too. A bright white flash may mean spiritual awakening, a divine clarity shining through the fog of confusion. A warm golden glow, that's comfort, like an angelic hug. And sometimes you'll see gentle orbs in hues of blue-pink or even green messages tailored to your soul, urging you to pause and reflect. The Bible reminds us in Acts 12:7, when Peter sat imprisoned, bound in chains. Suddenly an angel of the Lord appeared, and a light shone in the cell. That light wasn't just physical, it was a signal of liberation, a shift in reality. The same kind of light that can enter your life not to blind, but to break you free. So when the light visits, don't dismiss it, pause. Ask yourself, what was I just feeling? What was I thinking? The answer may be hidden in the moment. These lights are not accidents, they are spiritual fingerprints left by beings sent to love, lead, and lift you. You're sitting quietly, maybe reading, maybe praying, and suddenly the air changes. A fragrance fills the room, roses, lavender, vanilla, sweet, soft, and undeniably present. But there's no candle, no flower, no source. This is not a coincidence. It's a calling card. Angels often use scent as a way to announce their nearness. It's one of their most enchanting signals, subtle yet powerful. Scents stir our emotions. They awaken memory, they soften our hearts. And when a scent appears without cause, it's often heaven brushing gently against your soul. Floral aromas like jasmine or rose are messages of divine love, whispers of grace and beauty. Sweet, cozy scents like honey or vanilla wrap you in nurturing comfort, reminding you that you are safe and seen. And then there are scents that can't be explained at all, uniquely personal, crafted just for you. You may notice them during prayer or meditation, or they may surprise you while thinking about someone you love, or even in the middle of a moment of gratitude. That's when the angels love to show up, when your heart is open, your spirit tuned in. The Bible gives us a poetic glimpse of this in the Song of Solomon 1:3. Your fragrance is pleasing. Your name is like perfume poured out. Heaven speaks in scent. And when angels anoint your space with fragrance, it's a sacred kiss upon the air, their way of saying you are cherished beyond words. So when it happens, breathe it in. Let it fill your lungs and touch your soul. Say a quiet thank you. That scent is a divine reminder you are loved, watched over, and never forgotten. Have you ever suddenly felt a chill run down your spine? Goosebumps rise on your arms. A tingling sensation courses through your body, not from fear, but something deeper. That's not just your body reacting to temperature, that's your spirit reacting to truth. Spiritual chills are one of the most physical signs that angels are near. These divine beings vibrate at a frequency far beyond ours. When their energy meets yours, your body feels the shift. It might feel like a rush of cool air, or a gentle wave of electricity dancing across your skin. They come when you need confirmation that you're on the right path, that you're heard, that you're not alone. They come when you're in prayer, when you're about to speak something true, when you're facing fear and you need courage, and sometimes they come without warning, a sudden divine embrace that says, "We're with you, keep going." These chills are the angel's way of saying, pay attention. Something sacred is happening right now. They often accompany spiritual insights, breakthroughs, or moments of clarity. They're not just sensations, they are signatures of the supernatural. So the next time you feel that surge of energy ripple through you, pause, don't brush it off, acknowledge it. Thank the angels for their closeness. Let that physical sign ground you in the present moment, a moment where the veil between heaven and earth grows thin. Chapter 4. The Bible describes a moment when divine presence was unmistakable. A spirit glided past my face and the hair on my body stood on end. Job 4:15. This vivid image mirrors those moments when your body reacts before your mind fully understands, when chills creep up your spine or goosebumps rise and you just know something holy is near. These spiritual shivers aren't random. They carry meaning. They may affirm a choice you just made, draw your attention to something significant, or offer quiet comfort when the weight of life feels too heavy. They're gentle physical nudges, divine reminders to stay open, stay aligned, and stay faithful. So when your skin tingles and your soul stirs, pause, breathe, reflect, ask, what was I feeling? What was I thinking? Then give thanks. You're not just having a moment, you're having a visitation. And in that sacred space, heaven is closer than ever. You're going about your day, maybe cleaning, maybe deep in thought, when you spotted a feather. Not just anywhere, but somewhere unexpected, on your pillow, near your coffee mug, caught gently in the frame of your window. It might be white, it might be gray, it might shimmer gold in the light. But whatever the color, the message is the same. We are here. You are seen. You are safe. Feathers are among the most beloved angelic signs, tangible tokens of invisible guardianship. They carry with them the essence of the divine lightness, purity, and the freedom of spirit. Every feather placed in your path is a sacred whisper from your angels, left with intention. White feathers speak of peace and protection, reminders that you are cradled in grace. Gray feathers arrive when you seek guidance, when balance is needed during times of uncertainty. Golden feathers are rare and powerful, representing divine favor, abundance, and spiritual elevation. And sometimes you'll find feathers in hues that defy explanation. Blue-pink, iridescent. These are personal touches, heaven's playful way of saying this is just for you. Often feathers appear after prayer, meditation, or during moments of emotional vulnerability. They answer questions your heart has whispered but your mouth never spoke. And sometimes they show up simply to bring light into your day. A smile, a spark of wonder, a reminder that magic still exists. Psalm 91:4 paints this image with sacred beauty. He will cover you with his feathers, and under his wings you will find refuge. When you find a feather, you are standing under divine wings, sheltered, loved, and never alone. So pick it up, hold it gently, reflect on what you were thinking when you found it, say a quiet prayer of gratitude, and know that you've just received a message from the unseen, a love letter written in the language of heaven. There are times when the veil between worlds grows thin, not in the daylight, but in the stillness of night. You close your eyes and something opens. You dream. But this is no ordinary dream, it's vivid, emotional, profound. You wake up with your heart pounding and the memory lingers like perfume in the air, refusing to fade. These dreams are not random. Their divine angels speak to us in our sleep, because it is when we are most open, most receptive. The worries of the world are silenced, and your spirit can finally listen. You may dream of glowing figures, radiant light stairways that stretch to the sky, or places you've never seen but somehow recognize. These are sacred landscapes, symbols, messages from heaven painted across the canvas of your subconscious. Sometimes the message is clear, a sentence, a name, a feeling that answers a question you've been asking. Other times it's more subtle, a warm reassurance that everything is unfolding as it should. Either way, when you wake, something inside you has shifted. There's a peace that wasn't there before. And then there are visions, not always in sleep, Sometimes in stillness, sometimes in chaos, you may suddenly see a scene flash through your mind. A knowing rises, an idea drops into your spirit that's so clear it can't be ignored. These are not coincidences, these are divine downloads, the angels offering you insight, direction, or warning. The book of Genesis is filled with stories of God speaking through dreams. Jacob's ladder reaching to the heavens, Joseph's dreams of destiny and purpose. These are not ancient myths, they are eternal truths. God still speaks this way, angels still visit this way, and yes, you are not excluded from that divine connection. So the next time you wake up from a dream that stirs your soul or find yourself flooded with intuition, don't dismiss it. Write it down, pray on it. Reflect, that may be the exact message your angels were sent to deliver. Even the earthly father of Jesus, Joseph, was guided by dreams. Through these sacred visions, he was warned, protected, and led to make life-altering decisions that would preserve the Holy Family. In the same way, your dreams are not random flickers of imagination. They are divine downloads crafted specifically for your journey to receive their full blessing. Keep a journal beside your bed as soon as you awake and write down everything, the emotions, the symbols, the words. Pray for understanding. Ask for clarity over time. The meaning will unfold like a sacred scroll being revealed just for you. These dreams and visions are not coincidence, they are sacred gifts. Crafted in heaven, delivered in silence, meant to guide you, bless you, and draw you deeper into divine alignment. Have you ever sat in silence, completely alone, only to feel someone near? It's not fear, not tension, not paranoia, it's comfort, warmth, a sense that you're being watched over. That feeling is real and it is holy. This is one of the most profound ways angels make themselves known. Not through visions or sound, but presence. Their energy is gentle yet unmistakable. You may feel a light touch on your shoulder, a soft wave of peace in the room, or simply a knowing that you're not by yourself. This presence often comes during prayer, meditation, or times of emotional need when your soul feels exposed, raw, or tired. And yet, just when you feel most alone, you sense something sacred, you are being held. In moments of sorrow or uncertainty, this presence becomes a lifeline. People have described it as a sudden wave of calm, a quiet knowing that someone is there, invisible but undeniably close. This is not fantasy. This is your angels surrounding you. Psalm 91:11 says it clearly. For he will command his angels concerning you to guard you in all your ways. That is not poetic imagery, that is a divine promise. When you feel that presence, pause, close your eyes, take a slow, deep breath. Whisper a word of thanks. That moment is sacred, a divine hug for your spirit. And the more you acknowledge it, the more often you'll feel it. Have you ever had a moment so perfectly timed it felt supernatural? Maybe you were thinking of someone and they called within seconds. Maybe you were wrestling with a question and the answer appeared in a song, a book, a stranger's words. Maybe you saw repeating numbers on a clock receipt or license plate like 111-444-7 and felt a chill run down your spine. These are not coincidences, these are synchronicities. And they are divine angels use synchronicity as a language. They embed signs into your day, not loud, not forceful, but perfectly placed like breadcrumbs leading you home. These events show you that you're on the right path, that you're being guided, and that the universe is conspiring in your favor. Every repeating number, every random encounter, every timely message, these are sacred nudges, glimpses behind the curtain. Proof that you are being watched over with intention. You may hear the same phrase from different people in one day, or see the same symbol in multiple places, or meet someone at the exact moment you needed help. This is not chance. This is choreography, and the angels are the dancers. In Esther 4:14, the Bible delivers a powerful line of divine timing. And who knows but that you have come to your royal position for such a time as this? It's a reminder that heaven has no accidents. Every moment is part of a greater story. So when synchronicity strikes, don't shrug it off. Pause. Ask, what is this trying to tell me? Let your heart answer, let the moment speak. You'll find that the angels are not only with you, they are working through the world around you to remind you of your purpose, thoughts, or challenges you were facing just before it happened. That sudden breeze or comforting warmth wasn't random. It was intentional. It was heaven breaking through the noise, softly, powerfully, personally. These divine shifts in temperature are one of the quietest yet most powerful ways angels let you know. We are here. We see you. We've never left, whether it's a chill in the air as you pray or a wave of warmth as you cry. These are moments saturated with divine compassion. Angels don't need loud declarations. They speak in stillness, in presence, in sensation. Just like in 1 Kings 19:12, where Elijah encountered not God in the earthquake or the fire, but in a gentle whisper. The angels often arrive with no fanfare, only a subtle change in the air, and an unshakable peace in your soul. So when that moment comes, pause, reflect. What were you thinking? What decision are you facing? What burden are you carrying? That shift in the atmosphere might be the exact guidance you were waiting for. Thank your angels. Acknowledge them, because every whisper, every chill, every brush of warmth is a love letter from heaven written just for you. Angels are not far-off myths reserved for sacred texts or ancient stories. They are here now. They move quietly through your life, guiding, guarding, and gently reminding you. You are deeply loved. You are never alone. From flickers of light to unexpected feathers, from divine dreams to sudden warmth in a silent room. These signs are not imagination. They are invitations. Each one calls you to pause, breathe, and reconnect with the divine support that has always been with you. The more you pay attention, the more you'll feel them. The more you trust, the more you'll recognize their hand in the details, and the more your heart stays open, the louder their quiet love will become. So keep your spirit attuned. Keep your faith strong, because your angels, heaven's messengers, are cheering you on, guiding your steps and holding your hand through every twist and turn of life's journey. Heavenly Father, I come before you with a humble and open heart filled with gratitude for the gift of your angels, the sacred messengers who carry your love and surround me with divine protection. Even when I cannot see them, I trust they are near today. I invite your holy angels into my home, my heart, and every part of my life. Let their light shine in every shadow. Let their peace reign in every storm. Fill this space with divine presence, with love, with safety, with joy. Let their wings shield me from fear and harm. Guide me through the unknown. Speak to me in signs and silence and synchronicities that remind me. You are always by my side. Angels of God, walk with me, whisper hope into my soul, lift me when I am low. Calm me when I am anxious. Strengthen me when I am weak. May I recognize your presence in the warmth I feel, in the dreams I dream, and in the gentle peace that settles over me in moments of stillness. Align me with God's divine plan. Let every sign you give bring clarity to my path and confidence to my steps. And when I forget, remind me I am held, I am loved, I am never alone. Amen.